moving right along. So now that we know how to find angles, now we're going to look at what happens if we need to find a missing angle. So let's say they give us a 36-degree angle. They want to know how much is left to make it a 180-degree angle. So we'll kind of do some subtraction and kind of look at benchmark angles again. But I think you guys will like this one. So I'm going to put find missing angles. And I'm on page 170. So today I will find missing angles. Okay, let's just go right into our steps and then we can start finding some. So, steps for finding missing angles. Step 1. You want to find your benchmark angle. So a lot of times you'll work with 180, 90, and 360. Those are going to kind of be the 3 that we're going to need to know. So find / identify and label any benchmark angles, which are probably 90, 180, and 360 degree benchmark angles. Okay, step 2, identify. So they'll probably give us an angle, so we want to identify what angle they do actually give us. So identify given angle. Step 3, add all known angles. So maybe they give you 2 different angles and then they want you to find the very last section of the angle. We might have to add up the 2 given angles. Sometimes they'll just give us 1, but 3 is kind of like only if necessary. Okay, and then 4 is subtract to find missing angle. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples. So let's do find the measure of angle ACD. Okay, so let's say they give us an angle, and we don't need a protractor for this. We're really just going to use our benchmark angles. So they give us A, C, and D, and B. They give us, let's say they give us ACB, and we know that this is 40 degrees. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is, what is our benchmark angle? So here we have from B to D, this entire angle is a benchmark angle. And we know that BCD or DCB, so DB is equal to 180 degrees because that is the benchmark angle. So from here to here, it's 180. We also know that of that 180, they already gave us 40 degrees of that. So ACB is already 40. So I'm on step 2. ACB equals 40 degrees. Add all known angles. Well, they only give us one, so we don't need to add any up. If maybe they would have given us another one here, we would have to add up these two and then subtract to find here. We can skip step 3 for this one. So now we're going to subtract to find the missing angle. So this entire thing is 180. They give us 40. So what is ACD going to be? So I can take 180, subtract it from the 40 that I know, and now I know that ACD is 140 degrees, because 140 plus 40, right? This is 140 plus 40 is 180, which gives me that straight line. I know it's 140 because this is 90, so I know it's going to be more than 90. I know it's 140 because this entire line is 180. So if I have 140, I give it another 40, that will give me a degree of 180 degrees. Okay? All right, let's look at another one. Find the measure of ACB. Okay, so here's what they give us. DCB. Here is ACB, that we don't know. This one's the unknown one. But they do give us ECD. Which is 32 degrees, and they want to know how much ACB is. Okay, they also give us a box here, so that's nice because we know that with that box indicates that it's a 90-degree angle. Okay, so let's take a look. What are our benchmark angles? From D to B, that is 180 degrees. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle is going to equal 180. They give us ECD is 32 degrees. And because of that box, I know that's a benchmark angle, so I know that ECA is 90 degrees. So the first thing I have to do before I subtract from the 180 to find it is I need to add up the two given angles, because I know these are my two angles that they give us. So I need to add those up first to figure out all of this space. So from here to here, what is that angle? And then I'll be able to subtract that from 180. So I'm going to do 90 plus 32, and that gives me 9, 10, 11, 12, 122 degrees. So from here to here, this whole entire thing is 122. So this is 90 degrees, but when I add it up, this is 122 degrees. So ACD equals 122 degrees. This entire thing is 180, which we know. So from D to B, that's 180. So I got to figure out how much space is left over. So I'm going to subtract. So 180 minus 122, because that's what these two angles are combined. I get, that one can't be subtracted, so I need to borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 2 is 5. So angle ACB is equal to 58 degrees. So let's check that. We have 90 plus 58 plus 32, and I need it to equal 180. 8, 9, 10, carry it, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I am good to go. This one is correct. Okay, I'm going to give you one to work on tonight. So let's do So we'll do find the measure of ACD, and I'm going to give you DCB. I'm going to give you ACB, and that will be 36 degrees. Okay, so I want you to find the missing measurement of ACD. I want you to identify your benchmark angle, add if you need to, and then do subtraction.